You are sold as a slave to the Mafia Lord Jungkook. He wanted revenge on you for the reason you are unaware of. He has a 4-year-old son Yumin, to whom you feel a special affection like never before. Jungkook uses every single opportunity to hurt you as much as possible. A detailed video of Jungkook torturing you is pinned in the comment section below. Please take a look. Jungkook's point of view. It's Saturday today, and as always, Yumin and I watch his favorite cartoon movie together. My desk is always piled up with files every day, but I try my best to be a good father to my son. He's only 4 years old, and I know at this age, kids need extra attention and affection. After watching the movie, we cuddled to sleep. Most of the time, he had to sleep alone in his own room because I come home late. The thought that those sick dreams still haunt my son in his sleep kills me. Even if he was only 1 year old at the time when Hyuna, my sister, was killed, the murderous images he saw that day still dominates his mind, and no matter what I try, he never slept peacefully after that day. The night went like a storm. Yumin woke up 3 times throughout the night, crying and gasping. It's 8 in the morning. I know I have told Wayan to be at the dining table at 7, but I don't care. She would have to wait for me. She's my slave, not the other way around. My eyes searched Wayan, but she was not there. That's when the realization hit me that I had left her handcuffed in the torture room. As I entered inside, I saw her sleeping on the bed, so peacefully as if she were on her own home, but not at her captor's. My jaw clenched at the thought that her condition is indifferent to my son. When he was sobbing last night, she was sleeping untroubled. It's soothing to see her wrist all red and few cuts that tore her delicate skin apart. Her white dress laid above her bare thighs. Wayan's point of view. I felt something wet tap against my cheek. My whole body was aching. I had been in this torturing position for almost 10 hours. I slowly peeked open my eyes. I gasped, saying JK. Open your mouth, Wayan, he orders again, but I clamp my lips shut. I'm not going to do this. This is insane. This is nasty. This is a violation of my dignity. I'll not ask again. Open your mouth. I still kept my lips tightly sealed. You want to do it the hard way? Fine, even I would love that. With his hand, he pinches my nostrils closed, cutting off my air. I knew he would do something as ruthless as this. In seconds, my lungs are feeling overpacked, ready to explode any moment. I lost it. I'm gagging, trying and panicking more. Yes, that's it. That's so good, just like that, my pet. He groaned, meeting my tearful gaze, and for the first time I could feel pain and pity in his eyes. Even if it was for 1 mere second, I felt it. He looked broken, so much devastated, as if he was forced to do what he was doing. When he was done, he left my nose and hair alone. He uncuffed my wrist. Shaking, I collapsed to my side, feeling like I'm crumpled into pieces. He moved my hair strands away from my face, looking at my miserable condition. He's enjoying this, seeing what he had done. To my relief, he left the room. I am now sitting on the floor in my allotted room after taking a warm shower. This is it, Wayan. You have to plan your escape today. I slowly turned the door handle, peeping out from the tiny space. Tiptoeing out of the room, I used the wall behind me to move silently. Thud, thud, thud. I hear faint footsteps from the distance. Panicking, I rush to the nearest room possible, closing the door behind me. I heard the footsteps getting louder and louder. Oh God, just save me once. It's JK. I saw you. Come out. I covered my mouth with my trembling hands. You're not coming out? I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow his orders. Got you. I heard his voice again, which was then followed by Yumin's laughter. You thought you could hide from Appa, huh? I heard him chuckling as his son giggles more. Oh God, that was so close. Yumin baby, no running on stairs, he said again as I heard their footsteps fade away. I think they are going downstairs. I get up from the floor, turning around to see where I'm at. A smile formed on my lips unknowingly as I looked at the compact-sized bed, a huge picture of Iron Man at the back. I think I'm in Yumin's room. Something about Yumin feels like home. Grabbing his blanket, which is again printed with Marvel characters, I sniff it. I don't know why I did it, but my heart wanted to feel how Yumin smells. It is familiar, this scent. I sniff the blanket again, not believing what my mind is progressing. I sniff it once more, and yes, it is true. Yumin's blanket smells like me. This is my aroma, my natural fragrance. Yumin, slow! I told you no running on stairs. My eyes widened when I heard JK's voice again. I need to hide. Oh God, but where? Without thinking twice, I hid under the bed. In seconds, the door banged as Yumin came running into the room, followed by JK. Appa, story time. Yeah, Appa knows, he said as he came towards the bed with a book in his hand. No! Yumin shouted, and in another second, the book landed straight on the floor near my face. Not this book! Yumin, what was that? You can't throw books like that. JK spoke in an angry tone. Sorry. It's okay, don't do that again, JK said while bending down. His long fingers grabbed the side of the book as his face came into my view. As he grabbed the book in his full hand, he stood up straight. I sighed in relief. Oh, thank God he didn't notice me. This felt like hiding from the Grim Reaper itself. I haven't even done thanking God for saving me twice from this evil man as he bent again. This time what I saw was not his jaw, but his deep dark eyes staring into my terrified ones. He saw me. He stood up straight again, and now I'm dead from the inside. The way his eyes were dripping with red boiling rage, I'm half burned already. Lay down, love. Appa will bring your favorite superhero book, okay? I know he was waiting for Yumin to sleep, and then God knows what he would do to me. I heard some shuffling sounds as he stopped reading, and in another split second he was at my face dangerously close. I almost screamed at the suddenness, but he put his hand on my mouth, forcing me to not make any noise. I want you out of the room right now and without any noise. If Yumin wakes up because of you, I will rip out your throat and wrap it around your neck. Understood? I nodded as his revengeful gaze locked me in its place. This is terrifying. I have never seen him this vexed before. As soon as I was out of Yumin's room, JK pulled me towards the only place I dreaded the most, torture room. I don't know what he was planning to do with me today, but it sure was worse than death. No point crying. You knew I would be furious, yet you did it anyway. You came out of your room even if you knew that was not allowed. Tears won't save you. You have two choices. 1. Do as I say. 2. I tie you up and then I do whatever I want. You have 10 seconds to decide. Decided? No? Then I think I will have to use my handcuffs on you. No, please. I'll do whatever you say. I shouted every time when he hit me. What were you doing in my son's room? Didn't I tell you the very first day that I don't want you near my son? He hit me again. Answer me. I what? I was just looking. It isn't allowed for you. The moment he was done, he pushed me down on the floor. I curled up into a ball right away, feeling used and disgusted at myself. I hope you have learned your lesson. Don't you ever try to be near my son. You have lost that right years ago. He left me all alone in that room. I grabbed the bag. I will escape from here, and I hurriedly put on the clothes and covered my face with a scarf. In almost 20 minutes, I made it out of his mansion. I ran. I don't know where I was going, but I have to get far away from him. I asked people around me, but no one helped. Grabbing my hair in my hands, I sit down on the floor. No! I could hear myself shouting with my eyes closed and hands over my ears. I was looking like a maniac. Are you alright? I looked up and saw a huge man standing in front of me. Was he one of JK's men? I hurriedly crawled back from him. I'm not going back in that hell again. It's okay, calm down. I'm a police officer. He showed me his ID. Kim Tae-hyun, detective? Should I say I'm lucky or that God gave me a last chance? This man Kim Tae-hyun is really a police officer. I'm sitting in front of him in the police station as he's taking my statement. Sorry, who did you say was your kidnapper? JK? I don't know his full name but everybody called him JK. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. He tortured me to death every day. How could I be not sure? Please, I want to leave this country as soon as possible. If he finds me again, he will kill me. Do you even know what you're saying? He's one of the most powerful men in our country. I doubt if anyone here would believe it. Even police can't go against him. He scanned his surroundings before speaking in a low tone. Now listen to me very carefully. If you tell the police, then they will send you back to his mansion again. If you want to be free from here, you need to come with me. I will take you to a safe house that only I know. Once everything is settled down, I'll help you to move out of the country. Why should I trust you? Because I could have called JK by now if I was also one of his men, but I didn't because I'm not his dog. If you don't trust me, then try telling other police officers here. I swear to God, you will take your next breath in the same mansion you have escaped from. You can back off anytime you think I'm no longer trustworthy, YN, he assured. I'll come with you. I will let God decide my fate. Good, we have to leave now. He could send his men here any time. I nodded as he guided me out of the police station towards his car. Without wasting any more time, we drove off from there. He was driving far above the speed limit as if he knew what kind of danger I was in. Can I use your phone? I want to call someone I know. Sure, he said but reluctantly gave me his phone after unlocking it. Don't worry, I'm not calling the police, I assured him. I'm trying to call Namjoon, my best friend. As soon as I pressed the dial button, the phone went on voicemail. No, this can't be. I dialed the number again and it went on voicemail again. We are here, Taehyun said as he turned off the car engine. I opened my eyes slowly. I think we were in the middle of the forest and a small cottage-like house awaits me. This is the safe house I was talking about. No one would be able to find you here. Let's go inside. YN, actually, I need to go back to the police station. They would notice if I'm gone for a long time. I'm sorry, you may have to be alone. I nodded. It's okay, you can go, I'm alright. He smiled as he got up from the couch, then walked towards me, squeezing my shoulders. He spoke while bending down a little. You're safe here, okay? There's some snacks in the kitchen if you want some. I'll come back tomorrow. After what felt like years, I found someone who's not evil. I could sense my eyes turning blurry with tears as I pulled him into a hug. Thanks, Taehyun. I could have never been able to escape that damn monster if it's not been you to help me. I felt his body getting tense. Maybe it was not right to hug him without his permission. I pulled out of the hug instantly, wiping my tears away. I spoke being embarrassed. I'm sorry. Oh yes, I'll get going now, he said as he scratched his head while looking down. Go have some rest. I flopped on the couch in the living area as soon as he left. I felt my eyelids getting heavier and heavier every time I tried to open my eyes. It felt like I haven't slept for years. I didn't realize when I went into my deep slumber. I heard the sound of ice clicking the glass. I'm still on the couch, wondering how I slept peacefully after so many weeks. I slowly opened my eyes to the sound and felt my soul left my body. I'm frozen at my place. I couldn't form words out of my mouth as my eyes almost fell out of their sockets. My stomach twisted as I saw JK sitting in front of me on the same couch, gently swilling his glass of alcohol. I tried to move away but felt my hands and feet tied. He turned his face to look at me and I swear I saw nothing but fire. The fire that would burn me alive. I struggled, trying to move out of the damn tired drops on my body. I feared JK would hit me enough or then, but he didn't. Instead, he chunked the whole glass in one go and looked at me with rage and any other words you would use to describe someone who is about to murder you any minute. Tell me when you're done. What are you doing here? Where is Taehyun? What did you do to him? I shouted, but still my voice came out shaky and terrified. Did he kill Taehyung for helping me? How could I be able to leave after knowing that someone died because of me? He pulled his phone out of his pocket, then shoved it in front of my eyes. You mean this, Taehyung? I looked at the phone screen. There was a text message sent from Taehyung. I have found your girl. I'm leaving her in your safe house. Better treat me with good amount this time. My body started trembling as soon as I read that. I told you there is no escape from me. He looked at me from head to toe as if eating me alive with his gaze. The day when you will escape from me is the day you die. Placing his phone on the table, he spoke further. Now that you have tried something so giant, the punishment should be also be big, isn't it? No way, no. This was what I dread the most, being caught by him. He pulled out a blade knife and a gasp left my lips. What the hell is he going to do with it? Don't move. Before I could think anything else, I felt JK tear my dress apart from my shoulder. I opened my eyes and saw my left bicep all exposed as he moved his palm over it. What was he trying to do? Is he going to cut my arm off? Oh God, how much worse he could be. Please just kill me, but don't cut my arm off. Please, I beg. I haven't even done pleading and he made me a deep cut on my bicep with his knife. I screamed the loudest when I felt an immense pain that I have never felt before. I wiggled in between the ropes, moving my head left and right aggressively as I felt my blood dripping on the couch. I am tired, my eyelids are getting heavier. I can't handle this torture anymore. I was about to go into a different world when he did something I couldn't imagine happening to my worst enemy. Ah, what did you do? I screamed as my eyes burst open with agonizing pain. He's stitching my wound without giving me an anesthesia, using the needle and thread. I could bet my screams could have heard throughout the forest. There is a GPS tracker in your arm now. Wherever you go, I'll know your location on my phone. I doubt if you would ever try to run from me again. You're mine, only mine, and I refuse to share you with the world. The next thing he did was gave me a tetanus shot. I used the last bit of power I had. It felt like I used my whole body to say those words to him, but it was worth it. I hate you. For more videos, please subscribe this channel. Have a great day, dear ones. Bye.